Hey guys, it's Randy from Beatnik24 and wanted to talk about something that I think could help a lot of people. I don't know if white people notice this, but how sometimes we seem aggravated with you and complain about you, we black folks. And it doesn't mean we don't like you or something, but let me just explain something to you. It's all down to white privilege. And I know that several of you think that white privilege doesn't exist, but it does, all right? And let me just give you a scenario why sometimes we may seem a little agitated with you. So today I went to a restaurant with my girlfriends. 1/3 of the restaurant is a bar lounge. And the whole restaurant's on water, so you get this gorgeous view. And 2/3 of the restaurant is a restaurant where more families hang out. So my girls and I are there sitting by the one of the windows. It's gorgeous outside, and everyone's sitting there. Of course, it's adults, because a bar, just so you guys know, that's an adult playground, okay? Like Wanda Sykes said, I won't come to your playground and drink. Don't bring your kids to my playground. So, it's where we could go, speak inappropriately, decompress from the week, and we're there. And a white couple walks in. The guy has on a Google sweatshirt. It seems as if he works at Google. And he has a 2-year-old and I would guess and a 3-year-old with him. And a dog. Yes, I said it. A dog. Yes, the dog was in some little case thing where it couldn't run freely, but it was a dog. And the 2 and the 3-year-old were doing what 2 and 3-year-olds do. They weren't bad kids, but their voices are squeaky. Mama, mama, mama. You know how it is. And we don't want to hear that. I have kids. My friends had kids. We're in that bar because we want to get the hell away from kids. And we sure as hell don't want to be around your dog. I like dogs. I'm not particularly one that likes dogs around me when I'm eating. But this is what white privilege is. White privilege is, I don't think that those white people did it to be mean. I don't think there was one thought in their minds against anyone. I just think that they don't think about what other people think about their behavior. I think that there's a freedom when you're white that you go through life and you don't consider how others may feel or how others may be affected by the decisions you make. Whereas on the other hand, I know that I was hit upside the head all my life for my behavior, not even because my mom thought it was wrong, but what other people would think. Right? Girl, if you don't get over here, stop acting like that before they think you crazy. If you don't get your butt over here before girl, that was my whole life. And that's not just me. I know almost every other black person you speak to will say that. So we don't even feel as if we could go into a restaurant sometimes. There's restaurants that grown people I know that work hard don't even feel welcome. Their presence doesn't feel welcome in that restaurant just because they're African American. So when you see dogs welcome and kids welcome in a place that, places that we're scared to go to, and there's no thought giving to how somebody else would react, it's just annoying sometimes. It just gets on our nerves because we're always, as black people, tiptoeing through life, thinking about how what we do will be perceived. Did we dress right to go to this restaurant? Are we tipping correctly? Are we talking too loudly? Are we behaving a certain way that white people will deem us acceptable, right? But when a white person, not because they're trying to be cruel, but because they have lived in a world with a completely different construct where they have not had to think is if their just general being will be accepted, they will bring children into a bar. They will bring a dog into an eating establishment because they've been made to feel comfortable in the world. They have not been made to think about it. So if you're ever wondering, white people, why we're annoyed, sometimes, even though you didn't, in your mind, nothing wrong, you're just trying to eat your calamari and have your martini just like us. It's that white privilege. And let me tell you, it is every single day in almost every everything we do. Black people, we are looking at some of the things that you take for granted and the way you operate in the world and how it's different from us. So just consider that sometimes. I think that just understanding things sometimes can build bonds. This is Randy from Beatnik 24, trying to help somebody today. Have a good one. See you next time.